talking about some baseball. Mr.
Yo, baseball.
Right here. I'm Dustin. This is our bi-weekly baseball show. I think we only got maybe one or two left. It's winding down.
He wants me to talk.
I did want you to talk.
You kind of ended abruptly. All right, let's talk about DraftKings. Baseball's winding down. If you're out of it, I'm sorry. If you're still watching this and out of it, that is why you're an awesome human being. If you're in it or out of it and you want to sign up for daily, you should because it's awesome. Sign up for DraftKings. Use the promo code FST or follow the card or the link below. Sign up, deposit at least $5 before the start of the NFL season. You get a Fantasy Smack Talk t-shirt that we will autograph. Some idiot wanted it. And also an entry into a free $3 contest you can use for MLB right now or NFL if you want to dabble in that.
Well, there you go.
Dustin, give them a tip, please.
I do have a tip. This time of year, it kind of reminded me, one of my buddies, this is probably about 8 years ago, his team really wasn't that good. Snuck into the playoffs, and he basically just dropped his entire team, picked up all new players, and won the championship. I mean...
That wasn't me. I thought it might have been me.
It wasn't you.
It definitely wasn't me.
But basically, the tip there is, baseball is a very streaky game. Don't be afraid to do something drastic if your team is not playing well. You know, it's do or die once you get, you know, if you get to the playoffs or you're fighting to get into the playoffs, it's a very streaky game, and you can pick up a guy that's on a 2-week hot streak that can get you what you need. So just don't be afraid to do that if you need to. But let's talk about some must-adds in all leagues.
By the way, it's a solid tip.
You like that?
It really is, because it's so true.
It is true. You can get stuck in your ways.
Something similar.
You're
I didn't drop my whole team.
Holding on to Josh Hamilton, thinking he's going to do something. But Miguel Sano is the first one I want to talk about. He is owned in 75% of the league,
but
so
Dustin
people
loves him.
Are picking him up. If the Twins make the playoffs, it will be very much in part because of him. The guy has 28 extra base hits and 180 at-bats. I mean,
nuts. I
think everyone saw the potential in him and saw him coming up and having an impact, but I don't think many people would have projected that. But this guy, shortstop, third base eligibility, I mean, he is going to be a staple in the fantasy world for many years to come. All
right, I'm going to talk about a Kansas City Royal pitcher, and that's Chris Medlin. He, you know, he had a lot of upside, but then last year, unfortunately, he had the elbow surgery, missed the entire year. So he's back now. So in streaming situations, especially, he's great. We do think the Royals are going to be a little bit careful with him because he's going to make the playoff. But this guy's got good stuff, and obviously the Royals are winning games, so he's going to get you some wins as well.
Next, another youngster that's really going to be, you know, a guy that's going to be around for a long time, Francisco Lindor, shortstop for Cleveland. I mean, again, you know, we knew this guy had some upside. He's been getting some regular at-bats, and he's playing really well, still only owning 50% of leagues, and he does have the potential to do it all. I mean, this is a guy that just needs to be owned in more leagues, in my opinion.
All right, I got another pitcher for you that's on the Reds, and that's Iglesias. So what I really like about this kid is if you're in the points league that counts strikeouts, I mean, in his last 3 starts, he had double-digit strikeouts, and he's had 97 in 87 innings. So all of that's great. So point leagues, you know, for strikeouts, things like that are great. His ERA, however, is, you know, just barely under 4, so it's not like he's the most dominant pitcher ever. But you gotta love that, you know, you've heard us talk about this at least 8 million times, the K to inning ratios.
It's one of the most important
stats.
It
is. That's why we talk about it.
And another guy who has a good K to innings ratio is Luis Severino for the Yankees. I mean, he's only on 50% of leagues, and he's a young, great pitcher for the Yankees. That kind of surprises me. I feel like people would...
Yeah, where's the hype train?
I feel like there's at least one Yankees fan in every league.
Looking at you, Tone.
But this guy's legit. I mean, it's not fluky. He was good his entire time in the minors. I mean, this guy is the real deal. He's got some good stuff. I think he can definitely help teams down the stretch.
All right, going to talk about Drew Hutchison, a starting pitcher for Toronto this time. He is only owned in about 50% of leagues, and here's the deal with him. It's all about the split stats, right? So in 51 innings at home, he's given up 24 earned runs. Not bad. That's pretty good. But in 51 innings on the road, he's given up 51 earned runs. So there's a little button that says, well, you don't need to, as I just told you. So well, if he's pitching away, he is on your bench. If he is pitching at home as a streaming option, we certainly like that.
It's pretty ridiculous. I think it's like a 2.5 ERA to 9, home and away.
So that's
and it's a lot of innings. I think he's pitched like 140 innings this year. It's just,
I mean, that's insane.
It's insane that it's that.
Likes that home cooking.
But next guy, another youngster, and that's Ender Inciarte, outfielder for Arizona. If he didn't play outfield and played an infield position, I think he would be getting some more attention. because he is an outfielder that doesn't have a ton of home run power, but I do like this guy's overall potential. You know, he's got a decent average, he's got some solid speed. You know, he's only 25 years old, he's only on 30% of leagues, so I think he's certainly someone, if he's not going to help you this year, at least, you know, put a little bookmark in your brain for next year, because I do like this guy's upside long term.
Alright, here's a guy that does play something besides outfield, because Escobar for Minnesota plays second, third, shortstop, and outfield eligibility.
Utility.
Utility guy, and you gotta love it. And here's the thing, if you go by the season rankings, he's not looking that great, because really what he's done, he's on a, what, Dustin, a hot streak. So he's a guy to definitely look for in deeper leagues. That was so weird of me, I'm sorry. So he has raised his average, because why would he know to say a hot streak? Well, he has raised his, it's okay. He has raised his average 25 points since the middle of August, so you gotta like that. Then in the month of August, he's hit 4 bombs. From April to July, he had hit 4 bombs, so he's playing well right now.
And the last guy we're going to talk about is Mr. Corey Seager. I mean, everyone's heard this kid's name. He's top prospect for the Dodgers, plays shortstop. He got called up, and people are going to run out and get him. I mean, and in most leagues you should. I mean, I don't think he's a must-add in all leagues. I don't know how much of an instant impact he's going to have, but I do think he does have enough value in deeper leagues, and obviously another guy that is just going to be around for a lot of years, and he's definitely going to help some teams down the stretch for this year. All
right, make sure you sign up for DraftKings using the promo code FST. Follow us on Twitter at Fantasy Advice. Like us on Facebook, Circle, Google+. Subscribe. Definitely subscribe. Get in the forums. Do a lot of other things. Pen flips galore. Have a good day.